throughout this last week. So without further ado, I welcome you to today's video, guys. This is the week that was. This is something I normally do every Sunday before the live show, where I summarize everything that went on throughout the week. So let's dive into it, and I would like to hear your thoughts about what I'm going to be talking about today. First of all, let's start by congratulating the Ndinepe who were voted as the head of house. Guys, you know this season Big Brother has changed the way the head of house are being won. So every week, every Monday, this housemate will have to cast a vote on who they like or who they would like to see win the head of house. And for last week's vote, it was an amazing thing to see. And knowing that the Ndinepe were the custodian of last week, and we saw them save the radicals on previous Sunday, it came as a shock to me when it was time for them to vote. And guys, these are how they voted. I wrote it down, so I'm going to be naming it how they voted. So the Aces voted Shatoria, the Zinwe pair voted Floruish, Floruish voted Zinwe, Radicals voted Ndine, Wani X Handy voted Zinwe, Ndine voted Double K, Streets voted Radicals, Nelita voted Aces, Shatoria voted Nelita, Checkers voted Wani X Handy, Beta voted Nelita, Double K voted Ndine, then the Mbadiwe twins voted Ndine. So thereby making Ndinepe emerge the winner of the head of house. But here now, the Ndinepe don't have immunity because the head of house doesn't come with immunity. But I will be talking about that. So after they won the head of house, they were asked to choose a pair that they will be sharing the head of house room with, and they chose the Double K. So we had our expectation that maybe if the Double K spend the night with Ndinepe, that they might cast about their relationship. But Keriri, as an intelligent man he is, decided, you know what, I'm not going to be spending the night with two girls. It looks awkward with three girls in one room, and I'm the only guy there. So you guys should just enjoy the head of house room. Let me keep enjoying my own bed. So he didn't go with them. And the theme of this week is all about mystery games, mystery boss, everything mystery. And the whole thing that they did for the custodian challenge, guys. The custodian challenge now is when people have immunity. The winner of the custodian challenge are the people with immunity and people with the power to influence the game. And we saw how powerful the custodian challenge holder was during last week's eviction, where the Ndinepe, who was the first custodian challenge winner, saved the radicals. So for this week's custodian game, they played 3 games where Big Brother called it Fetch the Knot, and 2 games, Fetch the Knot and arrange the whole thing. Whoever finishes first will win custodian. I made a video about that, so I will just summarize everything. If you want to catch up on that video, go watch it on my channel. So after the whole thing, all of the housemates didn't listen. I made a video, I complained about this housemate and their lack of ability to understand what Big Brother is saying, because they listen but they don't understand. Big Brother made an instruction: once you're done assembling your knot and your washer, go and sit down. That's when your timer stops counting. But this housemate, they refused. Immediately they stopped, especially the mayor was the first person to finish. He was busy waving it. And Big Brother told him, go sit down. That's when your timer stops. And he rushed, but by the time he rushed to sit down, there are almost 5 housemates who finished at the same time, and they rushed also to go sit down. But to avoid confusion, Big Brother decided to go with the fastest timer, and Mayor Forge and Toby Forge of the streets won the immunity. And likewise, what happened to the Ndine pair when they won the immunity? Everybody in the house decided to start gumming body, especially Rhuthee. Rhuthee, who has been playing the no, I can't be your second option. If you know you like Anita, go for Anita. I can't be your second option. Immediately, Rhuthee found out, or immediately the streets won their immunity. Rhuthee didn't leave Mayor's side. Mayor, everywhere Mayor goes, Rhuthee is there. Everywhere Mayor goes, Rhuthee is there. And I'm like, what the fuck are you trying to do? I know that the only reason why you are coming body with this person is because of the custodian challenge, but woe betide you that at the end of the day, he might not even save you. But let's see what will transpire today during the live eviction show. One other thing that happened after the whole custodian challenge was the fight between Ben and TJ, because TJ kind of made a statement that, Ben, why are you allowing these guys to win you? And Ben lost it, guys. Ben was very angry. Go watch the video. I made a video about that. The next thing that we're going to be talking about is their challenge. The what's it called? The wager tax challenge that Big Brother gave them for this week. So it is called mystery challenge. So for this week, they have to unravel mysteries, unearth treasures, and solve puzzles. So the task that Big Brother gave them is to design and create a life-size board game, not less than 10 by 8 in size. Must be original and unique, tied to the theme of the week. Feature components of board games, including a game of board, rule book, cards, ships, coin clues, and number generators like dice and spinners. Another thing is Big Brother told them that they will become the actual character, the pawn or the totem. So every housemate will participate in this game. That is what Big Brother needed this housemate to do. And kudos to them that they did an amazing job on Thursday, because guys, that wager tax presentation, in as much as the preparation wasn't super duper, some housemates put in their sweat to make sure that they win the wager task challenge, because hunger is a bitch. So hunger motivated some of the housemates, but some of the housemates were relaxed because they know, okay, this person is handling it, this person is handling it. So my honorable mention is going to be Zion and Mayor. Zion and Mayor were the housemates that took this wager tax presentation on their head, and they make sure that they delivered. And also Chizoba of the checkers pair. And my other honorable mention is going to be Ndinne. I don't know about anyone. I'm just gonna say the Ndinne, because there is this kind of controversy or buzz happening between the Ndinne pair and also the checkers pair, and I made a video about that, so go watch that video on my channel. And so for the immunity challenge that Big Brother did, so this immunity challenge comes in 3 games. So the first game is to find a golden ping pong. Guys, I made a video about that, so go watch it. I'm just going to summarize everything that happened. So all they need to do is to find a golden ping pong. Big Brother put 7 golden ping pong on a pool filled with balloons. So they have to open an aluminium ping pong ball and find the golden one. So 7 housemates that found the first 7 ping pong ball, golden ping pong ball was Checkers, Mbadiwe Twins, Radicals, Ndinepe, Wani X Handy, Nerita, and Double K. So to advance to the next game, this game, all they have to do is to throw the golden ball in a pipe that Big Brother set out in the arena. So after the whole throw, the 5 is going to advance. So the first 5 that advanced was Ndine, Double K, Wani X and the Radicals, and then Mbadiwe Twins. And the last game, they have to pick a representative, flip and match 15 pictures. That is also where this housemate messed up with the instruction that Big Brother gave. But I've talked about everything in the video I made, so go catch up on that video, so you catch up on everything that went on throughout the immunity challenge. And so to flip and match the pictures, Wani X and D came in first. They matched 12 pictures, but because they didn't listen to Big Brother subtracted 2. Mbadiwe Twins 12. Ndine, I don't know how many they matched, but Big Brother subtracted 1 from them. The Radicals matched all of it, but they did it in a weird way that violated Biggie's rule. So Big Brother cancelled all their attempts and gave them 0. So the Double K only matched 2 correctly, but they matched more than 2. But because they fought hard when Biggie gave the rules, Big Brother decided to take out all the things they matched and give them only 2. And then the Mbadiwe Twins, because they were the housemates that matched it correctly and they matched 12, Big Brother gave them the immunity. So the Mbadiwe Twins and the Streets are the only housemates that are safe from immunity come today during the live eviction show. And I can't wait to see how the live eviction show is going to unfold. And there are a lot of buzz that happened throughout this week, and I made a video about it, guys. I've been putting out videos throughout this week, back to back. Whenever something happens, I make sure to drop a video. So just watch the video, catch up, make sure you watch it from start to finish, so you don't skip any part, so you don't miss out on the details of everything that has been going on in the show. So Let's first talk about the radicals and the conversation they had by the garden area where they were talking about one ex-handy, which later resulted to a kind of a breakout or a squabble between the one ex-handy and the radicals, especially Michky, because it seems like Michky is interested in handy pair, but for him, the one ex-handy pair are so hot-tempered, especially Wani. That Wani has a good heart, that Handy has a good heart, but because they are so rude that it will be difficult for him to approach these girls. It will be difficult for him to approach Handy. And Michky, Fairme was like, why don't you talk to Handy since you are closer to Handy? Tell her that, okay, this is how Housemates are seeing you guys. Maybe she will tell her. And Michky was, no, I won't tell her, because if I tell her, she will go and tell her sister. Don't you know that these are twins? You can't hide anything from these two people. Whatever you tell one, the other one will know. So after that conversation, I think Handy or Wani had had an inkling of the type of conversation they had, and was very angry and was very pissed off at Michky, saying that Michky is defaming her, that Michky is going around the house talking all sorts of rubbish about their name, and that it doesn't sit well with them. And a lot of things were said, but they later made up. Then the next fight that happened that broke the whole house, guys, was the first official fight between Onyeka, Chizoba, and Chinwe, guys. That was the first full-blown fight in the house, and almost everybody, in fact, last week, or should I say last week was the most intense week that we've had in the history of Big Brother Naija. Take me anywhere, because almost everybody in that house had a fight, had a squabble, had a disagreement. We even saw the breakup of the Zinwe pair, but luckily for them, they later made up. Guys, I made a video about that. You should also go check that video out. So let's talk about the fight between the Sheka sisters and the Chinwe. So it all started when they were playing their game, their sponsor tax challenge, and it was the Checkers custard challenge. So something happened between the team of the Checkers and the team of Chinwe. And according to Chinwe, the way Chizoba said something to her was kind of rude, and it doesn't sit well with her. Guys, go watch the video. I'm just trying to summarize what happened. I made a video about her, detailing everything that led to the fight and how the fight started and how the fight ended. So go watch the video. So after the whole Buzz Big Brother later announced that the team Checkers Vanilla won the challenge. I forgot to write down who was in that team, but I think the Mbadiwe twins was in that team. I think Onyeka was in that team as well. Guys, let me know down below who was among the Checkers Vanilla team that won the Checkers custard on Wednesday. So guys, help me write it down. Help me in the comment section. I would like to know the teammates in the team. So after that, we also had a fight between Chinwe and Zion. Like I told you guys, this week was filled with wasbos. This week was filled with fight. So these are the housemates that had their fight. Chinwe and Zion fought. Michky and Kerire had a misunderstanding. One ex-handy versus Sean had a misunderstanding. Onyeka and Chizoba had a misunderstanding versus Michky. Had a misunderstanding, guys. And then the Zion and the Chinwe and this had a misunderstanding. Bob Moose, show us the eviction. Bob, I am so sorry I can't show the eviction. I've put out so many videos where I've explained that I won't be showing the lives. I won't be streaming live anymore. But there is this thing I've started doing. I watch it, but I don't show it. I just show myself reacting to the live eviction show. So if that is something you would like to see, I talk about everything that is going on, just that I don't show it anymore. I'm just trying to monetize this channel, and going live is not going to help me monetize this channel. So please, I hope you're okay. Thank you for understanding, Moose. I will appreciate that. Thank you for understanding. So guys, moving on, I've talked about all the fight that happened throughout this week, but something that we can take out is that most of the fight that happened, most of them have made up, and everybody is also going on singing Kumbaya. But I can't wait to see how this week is going to unfold, because guys, with all these housemates haven't fought each other, haven't had a squabble with each other, I can't wait to see how this week is going to unfold, if they will keep working on eggshell or if they will keep keeping the momentum of the fight. And at the end of the day, they had their Airtel task. I forgot to write down who won that. So guys, help me down below in the comment section. Who won the Airtel tax challenge? I forgot to write down the winners because I was busy. And guys, last week was also my birthday. So shout out to all of you that wished me a good happy birthday. I appreciate all of you. And for some of you that forgot, it's fine. Don't forget next time. So guys, moving on, there's this conversation after the party, Saturday night party, which was very, very, very fantastic. Guys, that Saturday night party was so fun. I made a video about that, so go watch it. But one of the things that I noticed about at the after party was the conversation between Rhuthee and DJ Flo. And in that conversation, Rhuthee kind of made a remark that she can't date someone like Mayor outside of the house. And DJ Flo was like, so you are leading this guy on since? And she was like, no, I'm not leading anybody on. I'm just doing it to pepper somebody. Now, my question is, who is she trying to pepper? Because I know Mayor and Anita used to be close to each other. So, since Anita is now in a situationship with Tofa, and Nelly is in a situationship with what's his name again? With Suj, will Anita have the time to check up on Mayor? So why is Rhuthee peppering somebody? And kind of peppering somebody resulted to him kissing Mayor passionately. And guys, one other thing that happened in the after party yesterday was the kissathon that happened. The kissathon that happened yesterday, guys, it's as if we're in a 50 Shades of Grey kind of scene. Because I'm talking about the kiss between Mayor Forge and Rhuthee. I'm talking about Chizoba and Ben. Guys, they kiss. And what's his name? Tofa and Anita also shared their first kiss. And Sean has been sharing kisses in the house. So that is not something new. But the latest couple in town, guys, I'm talking about Tofa and Anita. And it's the joy that the housemates had when these people were kissing. Is the joy for me, because almost all the housemates stood up howling, being happy for them. And I'm like, what did Tofa actually win that you guys are happy for him? And I noticed that, okay, maybe this housemate has been seeing vision or seeing sheep happen between these two guys. And for them to finally kiss it out, the housemate, we are so happy for them. And then, guys, I think that is everything that happened. And also the truth or dare that this housemate played. Guys, this housemate, they've understood the art of playing truth or dare, because their truth or dare is always wild, guys. It's always wild. Some of the truth or dare that happened was when Tofa was tasked to kiss Anita, and he did. Victoria undressed Ozzy with her mouth. She did, which came as a shock to me, because Victoria is known to be the pretty furniture in the house. So for her to come out and participate in that game, I'm like, wow. So Victoria, you also know how to have fun, and kudos to her for coming out and having fun. So Suj was tasked to dare Onyeka, and Suj dared Onyeka to crawl to him sexily to where he is. And I'm like, wow, Suj, keep watching whatever you are watching. I know you are a fan of the BDSM or a fan of 50 Shades of Grey. But guys, that is almost everything that happened, and the whole kisses and the whole kisses. And one of the conversation also that happened after during the after party was Nelly and Suj. When Nelly was Jim, thank you, good evening to you too. I appreciate you coming through. So the conversation that happened, Jim, I'm sorry, but I won't be showing the live eviction show. I am so sorry. I tried to show it on my other channel, but my internet doesn't let me. Anytime I try to show it, it keeps delaying, and it won't be something good for you to watch. So that's why I don't put it out. But what I do is, whenever these housemates are live, or whenever there is a live show, I feel myself reacting to it. And it is time for the live eviction show, guys. So I'll be ending this video here, and I'll appreciate all of you coming through. Just if you want to watch along with me, I do this thing where I watch along and I react to it, but I don't show it. So if that is something you would like to see, just in a couple of minutes, I'll be going live again. Guys, I appreciate all of you, and thank you all for joining me today to discuss about everything that happened throughout last week in another episode I called The Week That Was. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.